Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. This is going to be my most worn hairstyles that I wore while I had my box braids installed. I do have a video on how I installed them as well as how I care for them, and I will be sure to link both of those videos in the description box. So this first clip, I am laying down my baby hairs. I find that I do this regardless of what hairstyle I wear, and I'm using a toothbrush to do this and my curls control paste. So the first hairstyle is super duper easy, and when I say that, I promise you I'm not exaggerating. It's literally already done. I pretty much just pull my hair to one side or the other depending on where I would like for my part to appear to be for that day, and I just wear it down as if it were a side part. I lay down my edges, and that's pretty much it. The only downfall of this hairstyle is that it does have a lot of hair. These braids are about a little bit longer than mid back length, so that can get kind of annoying, but besides that, I feel like this is a super pretty hairstyle and is totally effortless. So my next hairstyle is going to combat that, and it's going to allow me to keep my hair out of my face a little bit. I'm just going to basically use my hands to separate the front section and the back section of my hair, and I'm going to use that to achieve a half up, half down hairstyle. This is my favorite type of hairstyle, even with my clip-ins. So I'm pretty much going to pull my hair up into a high ponytail, and I'm going to secure that with a hair tie. I'm basically just going to wrap that hair tie around 2 times. You don't want to wrap them too tight, and you don't want to pull on your braids too tight because you don't want this hairstyle to cause you any breakage. So once I've secured that ponytail, I'm going to take 2 sections of braids from the back of my ponytail, and I'm going to wrap them around. That is going to pretty much give me the appearance of having a braided hair bow. That is completely optional, but I like to do that because I feel like it's a small detail, and it makes it the look a little bit more classy, and it makes it look like you put more effort into it. So for my next hairstyle, I'm going to begin with my hair already up in the half up, half down hairstyle, and I'm going to take my ponytail and basically wrap it around to create a bun. So I'm just going to continue to wrap it around, of course, and then I'm going to continue to shape it, and once I get to that very last piece, I'm going to use a bobby pin to secure it. You could tuck it underneath your ponytail, but it would not be as secure, and when I use a bobby pin, it allows the bun to stay all day, and that's really something that I care about personally. So it's completely up to you, but the bobby pins will make the hairstyle more secure. So I did not notice until I started filming this video how much I really like the half up, half down, but this next hairstyle is going to be another rendition of the half up, half down. But this time I'm going to leave the parts next to it down. Really hard to explain, so I'm glad it's a video. But as you can see, I left the 2 side pieces down, and then I just pulled up that center section, and I'm just going to secure it with a hair tie, and that look is pretty much done as well. Super easy, and all of these looks allow me to keep the hair out of my face. So I also like to keep the hair off of my neck, especially on those extra hot days, and this hairstyle helps with that. I'm just pretty much going to put my hair in a high ponytail. So the first step is to decide where you would like the placement of your ponytail to be, and I'm just going to pick about the center of my head, and that's the spot that I would like. So then I'm going to take my ponytail holder with my head held down is the easiest, and I'm going to secure that ponytail. Pro tip, this is also really a good hairstyle when you first get your box braids because it will relieve some of the tension off of your scalp. I think I talked about this in my installation video, but just a quick tip that will help. So once again, to finish off this hairstyle, I'm going to take 2 braids from the back of my hair and wrap them around my ponytail holder. This is one of my favorite things to do. It conceals the ponytail holder, and like I said, it makes the look like you put more effort into it. I even like to do this when I'm wearing just a regular ponytail, even outside of the braids. It's just something that I like to do. So with my hair already in the ponytail, I'm gonna go on to my next look, and that is a super easy bun. I'm pretty much gonna spread the braids evenly all around, and then I'm just going to roll the braids underneath one another. If you start noticing that a couple of braids are falling out of place, you're just going to grab them as soon as you notice and just roll them and keep rolling and keep rolling. And then once you get to your end piece, you're going to do the same thing you did before, and you're pretty much going to use a bobby pin to secure the end. And the trick to this hairstyle is to decide early on how you would like your bun to look. So if you want it to look more flat, then you're going to push down on the top of it. And if you want it to look more round, then you're going to push on the sides of it, as you will see me doing here. Once I have secured the end, I have free reign to kind of push it around as much as I would like to get it into the shape that I would like for it to be. I feel like this is super feminine and super formal, and I don't know, it's just a really nice hairstyle, and it keeps the hair off of you, so that's great. So for my next hairstyle, I'm pretty much gonna make a crown. I love this hairstyle. I actually just discovered this last time that I installed box braids. So I'm going to separate some of my hair in the front, not as much as if I were doing the half up, half down hairstyle, but I'm going to separate some of it in the front and some to the back, and I'm pretty much going to start a cornrow that's going to go all the way around my head. So I'm going to start on my left side and work my way all the way down to the back, and then I'm going to work it all the way around.
I'll take every single piece of the blame if you want me to, but you know that there is no innocent one in this game for two. I'll go, and then you go ahead and spill the truth. And we both say the words and forget this. Yeah, is it too late now to say sorry? 'Cause I'm missing more than just your body. Oh, is it too late now to say sorry? Yeah, I know that I let you down. Is it too late to say sorry now? Say sorry now. Nobody go and get angry at all of my honesty. You know I try, but I don't do so well with apologies. Hope I don't run out of time, 'cause I'm one call of referee. 'Cause I just need one more shot at forgiveness.
So once I have that braid finished, I'm pretty much going to use that end piece, and I'm going to wrap it around as far as it can go, and I'm going to secure the end by tucking it underneath some of that cornrow that I have in the back. I don't want to force the hair in place with the bobby pin. Instead, I just want to kind of stick any of the kind of loose pieces to some of the loose pieces of the cornrow. And I know that's kind of confusing, but basically you don't want to bobby pin it at the scalp or at the root, because that can be very painful. You just want to secure it onto other loose pieces. That way it'll stay in place, but it won't be painful. This hairstyle should not be painful. It is a lot of work at first, but once you finish it, you have this really intricate braid, and it looks like you put real effort into it. So like I said, this easily is my favorite hairstyle since I've had my box braids installed. And once you finish it, you have this really pretty hairstyle.
I'll take every single piece of the blame if you want me to, but you know that there is no innocent one in this game for two. I'll go and
So for my last hairstyle, we are pretty much just going to take two sections of my hair and we're going to separate it as if it were a side part, and we're going to roll both sides and secure them in the back. So we're going to take this first side and we're going to roll it the opposite way of my face. And then we're going to take the other side and roll it the opposite way of my face. And we're going to take a hair tie and basically take both of them and hair tie them together so that the rolls do not come apart. And then you could choose to take a piece of hair like I did before and wrap it around the hair tie. That's completely up to you. This hairstyle comes in handy a lot while I'm in class and things because it keeps the hair out my face if I wore it down that day, and it's super easy to do. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to check the description bar for other videos as well as my social media handles. Bye guys!